Hey, this is an overview of FTD 3. We've got operator station here where you can interface with the iOS, and there's the flight deck. So we're going to concentrate on the iOS today, how to set up for a lesson, and today we'll do lesson 202. The FTDs, we've got 1, 2, and 3, and then there's a flight training device, or a VPT, new one's coming in online, the same operating system. Also Sim 6 full flight and Sim 7 have something similar to this. If we're looking at the screens, we've got 4 screens. The 2 on the right here, they're repeaters of each other. So the one on the top has an addition of a map feature, but you can work between the 2. Today we'll work having the lesson plan on the bottom and then some more information on the top. We've got a quick panel here. There's a soft panel, they call it. So we've got some quick links. There's external power, external air. You can transmit, see what the pilots are talking about. You can also give calls for the flight attendants, hitting a button. So that'll get their attention. And then we've got, on some of the FTDs, we've got a tablet that allows you to take this over to the simulator so you don't have to divert your attention while you're training. When we're looking at the screens here, on the screens there's a bottom tab here, and the way we're going to interface with the 3 different modes on workspace is through this bottom corner here. So this is workspace, and this will get you to the different screens. We're going to look at the control board first. On the control board, it just gives you quick links to different systems. So here we've got the aircraft systems. So if you want to recall a captured screenshot, you can get it there. Quick links to the doors. Here we've got if you need to change your fuel and weight, which we don't need to, but you can manually manipulate things if you needed to. Down on the bottom is the environmental section. You could change it if required, but everything's preset in these lessons. If I come back, that was the control board. If we go to the advanced tab, the advanced tab is what you'd also see in the full flight simulators. So it gives you an overview of your fuel status and your weight and balance. But up here is where the tabs where you can come in, look at the services and doors. So if you wanted to close a door, like a cargo door, open the cargo door, there's also an additional tab for ground power and external. But you notice on the soft panel, we've also got here ground power and external. So it's a quick link, so it's easier to use it here. But you can interface with all these positions. Here's another way to manually change the weather. We've got microbursts, icing, and then you can change some of the visual effects. You're not going to need to use these. One tab that we will use is on this advanced tab. We'll come up here and we're going to set up our comms so we can push the ATIS and PDC clearances using the data link feature. I'll show you that here in a little bit. All right, so back to the workspace. The third page we'll interface with is the lesson profile. So that's where we're going to load up our lesson, and that's what we'll talk about next. On the lesson profile, we've got all the different modules, the 2, 3, 400s. So you can go in and you'll select a lesson. So I'll show you how to load that up here. The top screen is got all the same similar features, so you can work with 2 screens at once. In addition, it's got a map, which just allows you to reposition if you needed to. Unlike the VPTs, we don't have a full profile where you can join in anywhere on the profile. So if you want to save a particular location for maybe a repeat, like a 6-mile final, you can just go in and screen capture it. I'll show you how to record that, and then you can use the map. Also to move aircraft around if you're trying to slew someone to a different position. All right, on the next lesson, our video will show you how to load up a lesson.